Hello, today I'm going to show you when the resource becomes over allocated. I created 3 tasks with 5 days duration, and I have 3 resources in view resource sheet. John, who is supposed to work 100% per day. Mary, she is supposed to work 50% per day. This is maximum availability, and developers with 500%. Let's go here in Gantt chart, and let's say that John is going to work on task 1, for example, 50%. Okay, so I'm going here, resource. I will assign John 50%. Assign, close, and you will see that John is going to work 20 hours because his calendar is set to 8 hours per day. Okay, let me assign John with 50% here in task 2, assign resources. Okay, 50%. Assign, okay, he's not over allocated yet. But let me assign John here with 1%. Okay, just 1%. He's over allocated. Why? Because his availability is 100% of his working calendar per week or per day if you want. So he is supposed to work 8 hours from 8 to, let me show you that here, view, resource sheet, John. You will see when you go to resource sheet, when you see the red mark here, and that name is in red color and other fields are also in red color, it means that this particular resource is over allocated. Let's go here in project, in change working time. We are at John's calendar, work weeks, details, and we will see that he is supposed to work from 8 to 12 and from 1 to 5 p.m. So his maximum availability per day is 100%, which is 8 hours. Now, since he's working, he's supposed to work 50% here and 50% here and 1% here. This is 101%. And he becomes over allocated. Microsoft Project will not prevent you to make a person or any resource over allocated. So with that say, when you have resource here in resource sheet with 100%, Microsoft Project will not prevent you to assign that particular resource up to 100% and not anymore, and not a single percent more. No, you are free to assign John with 1000% per task, or you can give him assignment to 10 tasks with 100%. It just means that when this allocation to the tasks are going to be larger than 100%, John will become over allocated. Okay, so that's it. Now, what can let's say Mary. Mary can be also over allocated, but remember, she's 50% available. I'm going to Gantt chart and I will say I need Mary, for example, here, but I need her only 25%. Okay. I will go here at task 2 and I will say I need her here 25%. Okay, and I will say here I need her 1%. When I put 1% here, she will become over allocated because it is in total for all tasks in the same period. She is over allocated because she has more than 50%. 25 plus 25 is 50, plus 1 is 51. So here, back again, resource sheet, she is over allocated. Now, one thing more, when I want to assign developers, they are 500% available. I will put, for example, I need 3 developers here, so let's go here, assign resources. I need developers with 300%. Okay, here I need 2 of them, so 200%. And once again, this is 500 in total. If I need them 1% here, and at task 3, I'm here, 1 assign, they will become over allocated. Something assign, close something. Oh, sorry. Here, assign resources, here developers, 1, and you will see they will become over allocated with 501%, which is total here in Gantt chart. But you don't have to assign a resource to multiple tasks to be over allocated. Let me go back to task 1 and let me show you that Mary is 50% available. If I put her here, for example, in task 1, and I say, okay, I need Mary, I need her, but I need her to work 100%, 8 hours per day. She will become over allocated, okay? And if I say that I need, for example, John here to work 16 hours per day, let's say 200%, he will become over allocated. And if I put, for example, on task 3 developers, and I need 8 of them, so 800%, they are going to be over allocated as well. So no matter if the total of assignment for maximum units are exceeded according to resource sheet in one single task or multiple tasks, they will become over allocated. And one thing more. Let's say that I put Mary to work on task 1. Here I will go to project, once again Gantt chart, and I am going to say resource, assign resource, developers 200%, John 100%, Mary 50%. So far so good. Now let's go to task 2. I will say I need developers 200%, John 100%, Mary 50%. So far so good. Now third, developers, here 200%, Mary 50%, developers 200%, John 100%. Assign. Okay, so we have here developers 200, John, Mary. Developers 200, Mary is missing. Let's go here, assign resources. Let's say Mary 50%. Okay, I made a mistake, close. So developers 200%, John 100%, Mary 50%, and at task 1, at task 2, at task 3. We can now see, okay, that resources are over allocated. And we know, for example, here, because in our example, we know exactly that we have 5 developers and they maximum capacity is 500% and John's is 100% and Mary's is 50%. But what if we don't know that? What if someone else open those tasks, this project? So what I want to say is, let's say that Mary is not going to work on this task. Okay, now we know that, and John is not going to work in this task. And developers are not going to work in this task. We see that we had over allocation in task 1, task 2, task 3. But we don't know who is over allocated. We just know from Gantt chart that someone is over allocated. If we want to see who is over allocated, we can go here to view, to task usage, and we will see that for task 1, someone is over allocated from task 2 and task 3. And we can scroll to the task here, right click, scroll to the task, and we will see that Mary is supposed to work here 4 hours, here 4 hours, and John here 8 hours, developers here 8 hours, but we still do not see who is over allocated. We know that someone is. So for that purpose, we should use not only task usage, it's much better to use resource usage. When you choose resource usage, okay, you will see that John is over allocated, Mary is over allocated, and developers are not over allocated, which cannot be seen here. Okay, because we don't know in task 2 is Mary over allocated or developers are. On task 3 is John or developers. On task 1 is John or Mary over allocated. But when we use resource usage view, then we can see, and what is resource usage? It is view which shows resource, and under this the particular resource, all tasks which belongs to that particular resource. So when John is red, it means John is over allocated. Where? Now here you can see at Monday he is over allocated. At Tuesday he is over allocated. At Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday he is over allocated. As well as Mary, but developers they are not. So if in some case John is going to be over allocated only at Monday and Tuesday, you will see that Monday and Tuesday will be red, and Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are not going to be red. So it means that on those 3 days, John is not over allocated. So be aware of resource usage. And last but not least, of course, if I put here predecessor 1 and 2, you will see that they are not over allocated. Why? Because over allocation is not present here. Let's go to resource usage once again, and you will see John is supposed to work 8 on task 1 and task 2, but he is going to work on task 1 here from Monday to Friday, and 2 weeks later from Monday to Friday. So he is going to work on those 2 weeks, on those tasks, 8 hours per day, and he is not over allocated. As well as Mary. Mary is supposed to work on task 1 from Monday to Friday, as well as John, and on task 2 here next week. So she is not over allocated. I hope this helps, and have a good day.